everybody, it's the 13th Wolfman. You know what today is? Today is the mobile movie review. That's right. I went out and I saw Geostorm. Now, as long as movies have been around, there have been disaster films. In the 70s, you had Earthquake, stuff like that. And this one falls into that category. This is definitely a disaster film. I dig disaster films. I'll tell you right now, Gerard Butler knocked it out of the park in this movie. And Jim Sturgis, who a lot of people might not recognize, but he was in that movie, that Beatles movie, Across the Universe. So Gerard Butler and Jim Sturgis play brothers, and Gerard Butler is the engineer, while Jim Sturgis is more or less the politician. And everything about this movie, it's a cheesy B action film. I mean, if this movie was made in the 1980s, Chuck Norris would be playing the part of Gerard Butler, and probably Charlie Sheen would be playing his little brother. But it's a fun movie. I didn't see anything wrong with this movie. They knocked it out of the park. There's a lot of action, a lot of fun. Just a good time altogether. Ed Harris is in it. Andy Garcia. A lot of people haven't seen him for a long time and only know him from like Goodfellas. But I love this movie. I don't know what else to say about it except that it's a good time. I say that like in all my reviews. I say, oh, it's a good time and it's a fun movie, but it is. There's a lot of stuff going on in this movie. They basically build a satellite system that can control the weather. If there's a storm in Atlanta, a thunderstorm, they can deploy this giant network of satellites and knock out the storm in Atlanta so it's not a devastating storm. If it's raining in Seattle like it's supposed to, they're not going to do anything about it. But if it's flooding in Texas, they're going to do something about that. That's the kind of network, and the network starts going a little wonky, and they need the guy that helped develop it and create it to come on board and fix it. And of course, that's Gerard Butler. I actually could see this movie being made in the 80s. I liked everything about it. Like I said, Ed Harris, I love Ed Harris in movies. Ed Harris, he's looking better than he has looked in the past. I think one of the last few movies he was in, he looked like really anorexic and skinny, and at least now he looks like he's got a little more weight back on him, but a lot more wrinkles, I'll say that. So yeah, I asked Mama Wolf what she would give this, and she's giving it 4 out of 4. And I'm right there with her. This is a 4 chainsaws out of 4. Is it a drama? No. This is just your mind-numbing action film. This is the popcorn movie. You go there, you pay your money, you sit down, you have a good time. That's all this is. But I say, if you can, go see it. It's well worth the look. With that, always like, subscribe, share, and comment. Of course, I am the 13th Wolfman, and I'm on the prowl.